Welcome to VLP's Tutor Training Module on Reading. Please keep a pen or pencil and some paper handy for jotting down your thoughts and ideas. And always remember that you can pause the video if you need more time to think or to write. When we talk about tutoring reading, we're not talking about teaching someone how to read. VLP's learners already know that. They're just not very good at reading yet, and for several reasons. At the instructional level, tutoring focuses on learning more vocabulary and increasing understanding of cultural, historical, and academic references to better understand what is being read. Knowing the vocabulary and having background knowledge helps learners read faster and understand more. Most VLP learners fall into this area. Some VLP learners are more independent readers, meaning they read with ease and comprehend written material well. Tutoring is focused on analyzing and interpreting literature, poetry, and figurative language. A big challenge for our adult learners is what we call reading between the lines. Good reading is made up of 3 parts. To understand what we read, we need to know the words and concepts, be able to read the words quickly, and we need to be able to comprehend what we are reading. Like gears, everything works together. The more vocabulary, concepts, and references we know, the faster we can read. And if we can read faster, we understand more. It's just how our brain and our eyes work together. Let's look at some examples of what we mean. Read this next passage along with me out loud. Be sure to observe the spaces between the words. What really happens when we read? Some people think we read one word at a time. They think we read a word, understand it, and then move on to the next word. Was it easy for you to read that slowly, pausing between words? Did you understand it easily? Did you have to think about it or reread it? Now read this next passage on your own. Did you read this faster than the previous passage? Did you understand it, and more quickly, almost without thinking? In the first passage, you are reading one word at a time. You are not reading with fluency, so it was hard to read and to comprehend, wasn't it? Even though you knew how to pronounce the words and were familiar with the vocabulary. In the second passage, you read at a normal rate and you knew the vocabulary. As a result, you probably understood the passage a lot more easily. Many of our learners read just like you read the first passage, one word at a time. They need to learn to read the way you read the second passage, knowing the vocabulary and how to pronounce the words so they can read faster and with more understanding. Now, let's look at this next passage. Read it to yourself. Well, you know all those words, right? But do you know what it means? Really understanding this passage probably depends on your age and where you come from. In this example, background knowledge or context is important. If I tell you it is CB radio language, does this help you understand it better? Does something click for you? Here's what it means. There's a state patrol officer in an unmarked car going back and forth across the median on Highway 78 using radar and giving out speeding tickets. Even then, you'd still have to have grown up in the United States before the 1970s to know what green stamps were. If you still don't know, look it up. It's interesting. So, you see, reading can actually be more complicated than just knowing the words and being able to read them more quickly. Here's an assignment to help you think about what reading really is. Look around you and see if there is something brief that you can read right now. You can even go to the internet if you'd like. We're going to pause for 30 seconds here for you to find something to read. Have you found something? Now, go ahead and read it, and as you do, think about everything you need to know and everything you need to be able to do to just read that short piece. Jot down your thoughts.